Welcome to our presentation about ST microelectronics in photovoltaics, the semiconductors from the sun to the grid. We have semiconductors developed for the usage of the junction box that is used to bypass the current of shaded cells, the optimizer for the power optimizer in order to maximize the power that we can generate when a part of a panel is shaded. Then also we are showing a demonstration and a new product for the solar charging. This is the SPV 1040. Then we also have a low voltage power optimizer for big panels that are partially shaded. The energy will be maximized with the rest of the panel. Then we have all the semiconductors for the inverters, and these may be microinverters where we can support with top microcontrollers, with power MOSFETs, low voltage and high voltage. Especially the low voltage MOSFETs are for the microinverters, while on the output side, in order to invert to the grid, we have the IGBTs, very low drop IGBTs, or extremely good and state leading power MOSFETs, especially our MD-Mesh5 family. To support their development, ST Microelectronics has developed many different application boards. And then we move on, because of course the energy also has to be supplied into the grid. On the output of the inverter, there is a metering that is exactly and precisely measuring the energy. We have here a whole family, our STPM family, that is maximizing the result, is precisely measuring with an analog front end and an embedded calculation routine. Then we also have to communicate, because once we want to become a provider to the smart grid, and this is where the whole renewable energy is targeting for, it has to be connected to the smart grid. So we have to have a lot of communication. The communication can be either with RF, for example with the Zigbee, based on the Zigbee protocol, or it can be based on a power line communication. Power line communication is very often used to connect a power meter, and a concentrator also is used to connect the information of an inverter to a concentrator. And then of course also the Ethernet connection. So everything that is running through TCP/IP, we have the right solutions, and we are going to demonstrate that on our booth. We have the right solutions for that, and also in the end the user has to be able to see that. That means that he needs a monitor, and the monitoring function is done based on an embedded processor, the SPEAR processor, that we are also going to show.